So here you can see we have 3 different lies here. We're in the fairway. You can see this first ball here is in a sand-filled divot. Obviously someone's taken a divot, filled it with sand, and our ball is now on this divot. The second ball, the strike ball, is in an unrepaired divot, sitting down there sort of on the bare grass. And this third ball, you can see here, they've aerated this grass recently and it's actually sitting down in one of these aeration holes. Now the reason we're pointing these out is because although these are all unfavorable lies, we're not going to get relief from any of these, and therefore we're going to have to play all of these as they lie.
Now, just a second, George, before you hit that ball. There is an unusual scenario here where if we're using a model local rule, George would get relief for that ball in this scenario. We know that the ball is sitting in an aeration hole, and it is an aeration hole, it's not just some random hole in the ground. And we know the ball is sitting in it, so with this model local rule, George would get relief for this ball. We have another aeration hole right next to it, that even if his ball wasn't sitting in, if it was just slightly touching that aeration hole, just kind of like that, he would still get relief under this model local rule. Model local rule gives relief for balls sitting in or touching aeration holes when they're either on the general area or on the putting green. And he would get relief for it just like he would any other ground under repair, a movable obstruction, or any other abnormal course condition. So with this model local rule in place, and if that ball was sitting right there, George wouldn't have to play it in that lie. He'd be able to drop this ball, play it from a much better spot.